Hey guys, Lego Prime Films here, and this is my Lego Dark of the Moon Sentinel Prime. So, I'm just gonna get right into it and say, yeah, this guy is really messy. His truck mode's not as clean as I would have liked. Yeah, there's not too much to say about this guy. I wanted someone to go with Dark of the Moon Optimus. I know I need to make a Megatron, but I'm officially out of enough ball joints and sockets to make one. I have a couple yellow ones. I don't even know how I have yellow ones. I didn't even know they made something like that. But anyway, yeah, I have some yellow ones, so I'll be saving those for Bumblebee. And yes, I'll get to him in the future. Not sure what I'm building next. But yeah, here's a view from the side. So you can see, pretty messy. Everything obviously has a place where it's supposed to fit. Like, this should sit there better. I mean, yeah, like, if everything fit together perfectly, it would be great, but unfortunately, it does not. I've got all the colors right, like, he even has these vents on the side and all this stuff. Like, everything is where it should be, it just doesn't all fit perfect, which is unfortunate. And there's no tabbing joints in its vehicle mode, too. So, yeah. Here's a view from the back. It's actually pretty clean, probably the cleanest part of the robot. And that's satisfying to look at all those vents. And the view from the other side. Again, yeah, it's leaning down. It should actually be up. There. Here's a view from the front. These pieces are good for the sides, but from the front, yeah, it does look a little weird. Here's a view from the top. So actually, yeah, it's overall pretty clean. And I mean, even here, where it's not, like, the colors still go together. Like, they kind of blend together pretty well. And here's a view from the bottom. And yeah, again, I mean, well, not again, but this guy, he's actually pretty kind of sturdy. I mean, like, just once everything sits in place, his transformation is so messy and chaotic and pretty fragile too, actually, because there's a lot of stuff on like one stud things. But once he's in his robot mode, there's nothing to worry about. And once he's in his fire truck mode, there's nothing to worry about. I mean, I'm just gonna say it, this guy is by far my least favorite Transformer. I mean, he's definitely not my best work, but honestly, I really don't think that I could do any better right now with the way that it is. I mean, I really like how it turned out. I just feel like some of my other Transformers are definitely a lot cleaner. And yeah, but I mean, this guy is still pretty cool overall. Just real quick, in case I forget, I did make him some weapons, so I'm in the middle of making his sword. I don't have all the correct pieces though for that. I did make him a shield, which looks pretty darn cool. But he also has like a gun and stuff, as you guys know, or his rust cannon. So I'll probably just have a separate video for that, just to have another video. And I don't have the correct pieces now anyway, and I didn't really want to wait on them for this guy. So yeah, here he is by a Lego minifigure. So it's not quite size accurate. This guy is, you can't really tell, but he's actually a decent size. And this guy can roll, technically. I mean, these wheels like to stick off the ground, but, and some stuff kind of drags, but I mean, he does roll, so yeah. Some size comparisons. Here he is by Lego Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime. And yeah, these guys look pretty cool together. Obviously, Optimus is much cooler, and if I had to pick a favorite, it'd be Optimus. And for accuracy, it'd still be Optimus. And for cleanliness, still be Optimus. I mean, you just can't beat him. And I've been slowly updating him too. Like, you can see down here, he's got a few updates here and there that I've just been fixing as I go along to make him better. There's not major updates, so I won't be making another video on it, because it's basically the same transformation with a few smaller details added on, or something fixed for more accuracy, or to make it cleaner, or to make it sturdier or something. So yeah, I mean, yeah, these guys look pretty cool. View from the other side, and again, this guy's, wow, messy. His robot mode does look pretty good though. Got a little bit of back kibble, but overall it's not bad. Here he is by Lego Dark of the Moon Leadfoot. And the final size comparison, here he is by Lego Dark of the Moon Laserbeak. And enough said, so let's go ahead and get to the transformation. And this guy transforms basically like any other Sentinel, except obviously not exactly like it. And just be prepared. So first thing you want to do, get this piece, just bring it up and back. These pieces might fall off sometime in between. And this is all a completely legal transformation, like Lego wise. There's just some pieces that are a little more fragile. And now you want to get his hands, bring him up just a little bit, and his whole arm section will come out. Same for the other side, so hands up a little bit and his whole arm section will come out. Yeah, another reason why it's a little messy is because this, the way his head folds in, unfortunately, like you can see they're pressed just against each other. This is slanted a little bit down, unfortunately. Otherwise everything would actually fit perfect. Get this wheel, bring it in, and yeah, I mean everything is where it's supposed to be too. So yeah, there's just, I don't know. I'm gonna get his head, just bring it up, and place it down. And then you're gonna get his arm, bring this piece down, rotate it around, get this piece, rotate it up, get his arm, bring it in, sort of, get this piece, rotate it, oh crap, slide this piece or rotate it down, either way works. Same for this side, get this piece, bring it down, rotate it, bring his arm out a little bit, get this piece, rotate it up, rotate his arm here, slide this piece down, and bring it slightly in. You can see it's already starting to come together. Next thing you want to do is get this part, and you can tell the bottom part is obviously his legs, and you'll just bring them down just like that, and yes, everything is still connected. And look at all that. That's not how it's going to finish off though. And it's kind of hard to see, but get this wheel and you'll slide it out a little just until it has enough clearance to slide up next against it and bring it in. And same for the other side. Alright, now that that's done, next thing you want to do is get these pieces here, slide it out, bring it down, get these pieces, bring them up all the way, and rotate these pieces in, and this hinge will have just enough clearance to come through, and they'll tuck back in there like that. That's actually a pretty cool thing that I was able to do too. And coming around here, down here, these pieces will untab. It's a little fragile because they're each only on one stud and they're tabbed in by a stud, but turn them, twist it a little bit, untab just like that. Get his leg forward, down, rotate, just like that. That'll bring up this mess. So you want to get this piece, bring it down, get this piece, rotate it, slide it all the way up, and all the way up on this as well. And then bring this piece up and it'll have just enough clearance. You gotta get at the right angle though. And it'll go through just like that. And now, going around here, this piece will slide all the way back down. This piece, bring it forward a little bit more, give enough clearance to slide it. there's a section here, it'll fit right in there. Not yet though. You're gonna come to this leg, bring it out, rotate it, and fold it in. Now you get this piece and place it in. So he doesn't have much leg mobility, but that's not really a concern because as big as his backpack will be, then he doesn't really have the strength to do that. You want to rotate this piece here, just like that, and get this piece and bring it down. Get these pieces, bring them in slightly. Get this piece, bring it down, and there is one leg. And same for the other side. Okay, next thing you're gonna want to do on his legs that I forgot is you'll get these wheels and just fold them back. And get this and fold it a little forward. Same for the other side, back and forward a little bit. And that's basically his lower body. Now for his upper body / arms, basically you just want to get this piece, bring it out, bring in his arm in a little bit more, rotate it, and unfortunately there will be a little gap, so it'll be, his arms will be tilted back a little bit, but not much, and you bring it in just like that. And you get this piece and rotate it as well. And bring it down just a little bit. And same here. So out and in a little bit. And they are on one stud, so gotta be careful. There, down a little bit. And rotate, just like that. Okay. Kind of hard to tell from the angle the camera's at, but this guy looks much cooler in real life. Alright, now for his arms, you're going to get this piece, bring it down. These are already rotated, so adjust them just a little bit. Fix that rotation down. Okay, that's basically it for the major details, and now we come to the back. Yeah, unfortunately the way this was for his legs, it does stick out a little bit, but again, he can't bend them, and from the front it looks pretty good. Alright. As you can see, this one right here will tab into this hole here. So I'm basically just going to do a bunch of hinging until this tabs up there. Basically just like that. I have this piece down, and you're going to come here to the red vent, and one of these will just untab from it. So, kind of hard to do. Whoops. And you'll angle these pieces out just like that. His cape is a little short, but you know what? Whatever. No one cares. Like that, you get this piece, and you will get it and do all this rotating stuff till it's basically down like that. This piece, bring it down. He does have a pretty big backpack. And now that that part is down, you'll get it around. No. Rotate it on these hinges, and this window will just sit up basically behind him, if these pieces want to allow it. There we go, just like that. And now these pieces will fold out a little bit. This will rotate, basically just become part of the back. Same for this side, basically become part of the back. And these pieces, I don't know what happened here. There we go. And yeah, that's basically it for the transformation, so stand him up. And yeah, here's Sentinel all transformed. So again, he's got a pretty big backpack, unfortunately, but man, the front is spot on. Like, that is very accurate. Just get started real quick. View from the side, and again, all those pieces are just hinged up there, and he does have a big backpack. These technically can hinge or flatten a little more and make it less of a backpack, but with the way that that piece tabs in there, I don't want to risk it, because earlier it got pretty heavy and he almost fell down a couple times. Here's a view from the back, and again, he's still got the stuff there, and just a little red up there. Yeah, he's got this. I don't remember which Sentinel. I think it's like the Voyager toy is pretty similar to that way. Yeah, except these pieces would fold in and stuff, yeah. Basically, it's pretty close. This guy's pretty cool. And yeah, for some size comparisons, here he's by a Lego minifigure. So yeah, this guy is pretty big. He is, for sure. And yeah, besides the backpack, he is very accurate too. I mean, Sentinel does have a wider, kind of shorter like body too. And here is Sentinel by Optimus. So yeah, I mean, these guys look pretty cool. Obviously, Optimus is much more screen accurate than Sentinel is, and you can see I did upgrade those knee cover things down there, and just giving him a few updates. Sentinel, I'll probably never be updating. If I ever like want to change him, I just build a new one, because this guy was a pain to build to begin with, and honestly, I probably won't build a new one because I have a long list of Transformers I want to do, and I don't really want to keep rebuilding the same ones over and over. But yeah, I mean, these guys do look pretty cool, and obviously we got to add our Lego Prime in there, maybe with the remote. He is our symbol for Lego Prime films. So he's got I'm going to try and make my goal to have him be in every video. So yeah, and again, here's Sentinel Shield. We'll have a separate video for that. Maybe when I update him or give him stronger joints, or we may never have a video with his weapons. I'm not sure. And as I told you guys before, I'm working on Optimus Prime's weapons. This is prototype sword. So yeah, but I mean, anyway, basically these guys look really cool together. Here's a view from the side, the back, and yep, as you can tell, Sentinel is kind of accurate. Optimus is pretty accurate too. So no complaints here. Sentinel is a little bulkier. Optimus is much more sleeker and, as I said, screen accurate. So yeah, I mean, not too much to talk about in this video. This guy does look pretty cool, and I'd go ahead and do one or two more size comparisons. Here he is by Lego Age of Extinction Galvatron, and I actually think these guys are sized accurate, because I remember in the movie Galvatron is much shorter than Megatron is. Not much shorter, but he is shorter, because you can tell whenever he fights Optimus Prime and stuff, and he's just built shorter, and his Studio Series toy is shorter. Anyway, yeah, I feel like these guys are pretty accurate together, like size accurate, and they do look pretty cool together too. Both of them are famous for having giant backpacks, except Galvatron does not wobble around as much. He's actually surprisingly pretty sturdy, even though he's got such a big backpack. And yeah, I like it. And yeah, I mean, again, just a heads up, I'm still working on stop motion, except I've been working and getting like 3 seconds done a month. So yeah, not very efficient. I just really like building Lego Transformers more. I like doing stop motion, but I mean, I just kind of go back and forth. You know, this is just more something that I can just sit down and do. Stop motion. It's a lot of extra work for all the special effects and stuff. Yeah. Just real quick, here is by Lego G1 Soundwave. And I was thinking about sizing Sentinel by Overload, because they're red Transformers, but they don't actually fit on here together because Overload is gigantic. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. But anyway, that's the last size comparison. That's basically it for this video. I put a lot of work into this guy, and I had to transform Optimus twice, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're feeling generous, maybe even share the video with someone else so I can get more views. That would be nice. Yeah, I mean, I plan on making more of these Lego Transformers in the future, definitely. Stop motion in the future as well. I mean, yeah, just make sure you're here to see it. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. Thanks for watching.